It's Drunken Mondays again. Now, the video might not show up until a Tuesday. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But hey, like I say, when you're drunk, any day can be Monday. So, what's today's plan? You notice we're not in my bedroom. Today, I'm making poutine. Because my fat bastard roommate decided, hey, I want poutine. Oh, fuck, he's coming in. Robert. You may know Robert from the Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes video. He was the bomb defusal technician. Yep. Alright, so, poutine, easiest thing in the world. You get some potatoes, you cut them into french fries, you fry them up in the french fries, then you put some cheese curds in them, and you smother them in hot brown gravy. The gravy melts the cheese, and it's fucking delicious.
It really is.
So, I went ahead and done a little bit of the prep work, so since I have nothing to talk about today and he's hungry, I said, fuck it, poutine. So I got some potatoes here, Idaho russets. Gonna go ahead and lower the camera down so you can watch.
It's a potato's eye view.
Yes, it is. We got a potato's eye view here. So, I'm leaving the skin on. You may prefer to peel your potatoes. Whatever. I take the potatoes, we'll cut them in half. I'm probably using the wrong knife for this. A lot of the chefs on the internet will probably bitch at me, but whatever, I don't care. So, we'll go ahead and take our potatoes, we'll cut them. I'm not a chef, by the way. I'm just really drunk. Then, once you have that, you can just go ahead and start cutting them into fries. Like so. Okay, so we've got a nice big pile of french fries here. The next step we want to do is we got a bowl of... Now, next step we want to do after we're a pile of french fries is we want to take and put them in some water. This will draw the starch out of the fries, and it'll make them fry up a little bit better. So just go ahead and dump them all in there. And we're back to face cam. So, why am I making poutine instead of, you know, ranting about something? I've got nothing to rant about, and we've kind of skipped tradition on the videos. So, I've got Coors Light as the beer. It's the pint cans, nothing fancy. It gets the job done, though. I'm good and lit. Now, you might notice I got something new on the e-cig if you followed my vlogs before. I have the new IPv4 from Smock. It's a tank. It's rebuildable. It's nice. I'm using one of the non-rebuildable atomizers in it right now. Rebuildable? Rebuildable. Thank you, beer. I cannot pronounce words. So, I've got the 3-coil head in it right now, mostly because I was just way too lazy to rebuild. Juice I got in here today is The King by Open Source Vapor. It's vanilla, caramel, and banana. It's fantastic. If you vape, I highly recommend Open Source Vapor. They're my favorite vendor. They're not paying me to say this, but they're literally the best tasting juice I've ever had. So, you know me, I'm not going to recommend something to you unless I don't personally like it. If they want to pay me to say nice things about them, I would totally take it, but they're not. So, Open Source Vapor, The King. Check it out. One of my favorite e-liquids of all time if you're a vapor. So now we got to get over to the stove, because we got to make some gravy to go on these fries. And we got to get the fryer heated up as well. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video here for a second and skip ahead to the cooking process. It's a kitty! Kitty! Kitty. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
Do you have anything to say?
Have you anything to say, man?
Apparently not.
You're on the internet. Nope. We're gonna make some fucking gravy. Okay, so we're gonna make some gravy. Effectively, it's McCormick gravy. It's instant gravy. I'm fucking lazy. Go fuck yourself. Open the packet. Pour it in some water. Mix it as you pour it in. Easy. Since we're doing enough poutine for 2 people and we want a lot of gravy, we're doing 2 things of the gravy. Pour it in, stir it as it goes in. Easy peasy. Follow the instructions on the package. You can't fuck it up. If you fuck it up, you're stupid. Or way drunker than I am. Which is a really bad idea.
Or can't cook your way out of a paper bag.
That's you.
True.
Okay, and we're back. So, our fryer's finally heated up. So we're going to go ahead and do our first batch of fries. It's not a big fryer, so we got to be careful about going with small batches. So we're going to go ahead and dump our taters in. And then we're going to lower them into the oil. And we're going to give it a cover. Nothing fancy here. It's literally just putting taters in hot oil. So after they fried for about 5 minutes, we'll take them out, we'll dry them and set them aside, put the next batch in. I like to fry my potatoes twice. You fry them twice, I find you get a little bit more crisp to the fries. What you're going for is a nice golden brown. Okay, so we've got the fries in the first fry through. We're going to go ahead and fry them a second time. Twice fried. I find that makes the fries a bit more crispy and less chewy. So we'll go ahead and drop our batch back in. You gotta go 1 batch at a time. You don't want to overload the fryer. Like I said, that will cause the oil temperature to drop, and they will not cook as fast. Sizzling! Okay, and we're back. So, we've got all the French fries double fried. We've got them in our bowl. We put the first layer in some cheese. Dump the second layer in. Get out of there. Don't stick to the pot. Okay. So we've got everything good to go. Next step, we want to dump in our cheese curds. Get a good mix around there. And we're going to get our gravy. And pour it over everything. The hot gravy will melt the cheese. And then we have poutine. Make sure we give it a good mix around so everything's nice and coated in the gravy. While you're waiting for the gravy to mix, take a minute to play with your cat. While you're waiting for it all to melt. Who's a good kitty, Mr. Angus? He hates being held. Hey, quit tearing up my good shirt. Down you go, kitty. What can you do? Cats, eh? So we'll give that a minute to melt, and we'll get it stuck in, and we'll enjoy the fuck out of it. So the cheese has had a minute to melt, and we're going to go ahead and get a nice forkful of this mess and have at it. Angus, quit being jealous. You're not getting any. It's people food. Whoever invented this deserves a Nobel Prize. Poutine is literally the greatest thing in the world, and it makes me sad that I'm not Canadian. So, that's Drunken Mondays for today. I got drunk, I cooked some poutine. If you guys want poutine, you now know how to make it. Go out, have some, it's fucking fantastic. Yourself a cold beer, a nice bowl of poutine, and just have a great day. For now, though, it's Captain Hooch signing off. Good day.